Hello gamers and welcome to the channel. This is Papa Brad and we are in for an adventure today as Papa Brad hits the road to go on a road trip to one of the most legendary arcades in the Deep South. Of course, I'm talking about Captain Crazy's Paradise. This is a brand new arcade that is filled with pinballs and arcade games. Let's check it out. If you're a fan of pinball or retro arcade games and find yourself in the Deep South, Captain Crazy's Paradise in North Gulf Shores, Alabama is an absolute dream destination. Owned by Emoto, a pinball icon and pillar of the pinball gaming community, known for her work with Stern and Marco Pinball, this family-run arcade is a shining beacon of gaming excellence. Join Papa Brad on his adventure to Captain Crazy's Paradise. Let's get it started. From the moment you step inside, it's clear that Captain Crazy's Paradise is a labor of love. The arcade boasts an outstanding selection of pinball machines in impeccable condition. Stern's latest and greatest titles, including Jaws, John Wick, Star Wars, Venom, James Bond, Stranger Things, and the legendary Godzilla, offer hours of thrilling gameplay in this awesome free-play arcade. For fans of classic pinball games like Demolition Man, Stern's Lord of the Rings, Future Spa, Roller Games, Botodrome, Trident, and Viking are also lovingly maintained and ready to transport you to the golden age of pinball. I really like the collection of pinball machines they have here. You get a little bit of everything. I mean, look at this beautiful Stern Lord of the Rings. What a great table to play this in such great condition. I just had an absolute blast playing this. A great collection of pinball machines from different time periods, showcasing different styles of gameplay. Got a little bit of everything. Even got electromechanical pinball represented with their selections. Ton of fun. Look at this beautiful Williams. I mean, who doesn't love roller games? Come on now. These are all classics. Adding to the immersive experience, Captain Crazy's Paradise features 13 playfield cameras that highlight the action, making it a perfect spot for both casual players and pinball aficionados who love to watch and learn from the gameplay. The fun doesn't stop at pinball. The retro arcade game lineup is equally impressive, featuring classics like Pac-Man, Dragon's Lair, and Donkey Kong. Whether you're chasing high scores or just reliving the magic of your childhood, these games provide hours of endless retro gaming entertainment. I found a great mix of arcade games with some real hidden gems. There was a Ninja Baseball Batman, Sunset Riders, Biomechanical, never seen that in a cab. Got a completely custom Dragon's Lair experience. Not the original arcade, but it plays good. They have everything from dance games, music games. Played Guitar Hero, was phenomenal. They have this giant drum game. They have a little bit of something for everyone here, which is what makes this place so magical. Look at the row of racers. Initial D. They got some really good top tier arcade games kind of mixed in. So if you like arcade games, there's a ton to play here too. Not to mention a full-on golf simulator, which is pretty amazing. Plus you can play retro games on these giant movie screens they have set up on one side of the arcade. As a retro gamer, I found tons of interesting things to play, including Sailor Moon. Pretty Soldier Sailor Moon, a very rare cut. They had a beautiful cave shmup. Some classics like Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Extremely rare Laserdisc game. Apparently, I don't know if it came from Galloping Ghost, but I think Galloping Ghost is one of the only other places that has it. So, some very cool arcade games to play. I will say all the controls were really well done. None of the games had broken controls, which I really appreciate as an arcade gamer. So they're definitely on it. If you're looking for the CRT experience where everything's restored to a full-on CRT, this might not be the arcade for you. But if you just want to play some retro games, beautifully restored with great controls where everything works, good sound, good picture, they did a great job. And I went through all the arcade games. Had a little go at each one, had some fun, but lots of classics, you know. Like I said, just the mix of games is outstanding. Got a little something for everyone. And I do appreciate that. It's a well-cultivated collection of arcade games. The ambience is enhanced by a full bar and delicious food options, making it easy to spend an entire day immersed in gaming bliss. Community vibe is palpable. Captain Crazy's Paradise is a safe and welcoming space for gamers and counterculture enthusiasts alike. It's not just an arcade, it's a hub for connection and nostalgia in Lower Alabama. For anyone living in the Deep South, Captain Crazy's Paradise is a must-see destination. Whether you're a die-hard pinball fan, a retro gaming enthusiast, or just someone looking for a fun and unique day out, this slice of paradise has something for everyone. Highly recommend for an unforgettable gaming experience. Go check out Captain Crazy's Paradise. It is amazing. One last piece of cool factor that really puts this arcade over the top. When you walk into it, you walk into what looks almost like a Japanese sushi shop. And there's a sliding door that opens up to reveal the amazing arcade. You also put a pin in the map of where you came from to visit Captain Crazy's. Pretty cool. But check out the entrance. I keep that door closed, and it's almost like a speakeasy. And it is free play, which is fantastic. Free play arcades are my favorite type of arcade to go to. This has been Papa Brad for Papa Brad's Gaming. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay legit. Hello viewers, and welcome to Papa Brad's Gaming. Today is time for a totally different kind of video. I'm going to do a video of one continuous take, no cuts, no edits. That's right, the unfiltered, raw walkthrough of the Waybacks arcade. Of course, I'm talking about the best arcade in the South, located in Pineville, Louisiana. This is a destination arcade. We start off with a glorious Pong. Shout out to Steps Gaming. We saw Zoltar on the way in. Put up a short on my channel for Steps Gaming. If you're not subscribed, go over to her channel, drop her a sub. Steps Gaming is awesome. You can get you a delicious pizza back there. But this is the star of the show. We're looking at the games. Asteroids Deluxe. We got a Star Wars. We got a Tron. Listen to those cars. You can tell I'm out in the field making this video. We got a Donkey Kong, a Popeye, Fix-It Felix Jr. We got a Mario. Play Choice 10. Parties in the back. Sinistar, Bubbles. This is the Williams row. All the great Williams games all lined up. The Namco row. Look at the Pac-Mans, Galaga. And the thing I want to really mention is look how packed this arcade is. This is the dream. This is an arcade that is fully coming back. It's revitalizing that arcade spirit. When I walk into this arcade and I see this arcade packed with players playing all these classic arcade games, it really brings me back to that feel of being back in 1981. Look at the hits, they just keep on rolling. This now they have 2 centipedes. How cool is that? Look at this Gorfintron. What an amazing destination. Even with a completely full packed parking lot, there are so many games at Waybacks that even, a parking lot where I looked for a spot to park, I mean, even with this max capacity, there's so many games here that there's tons of room to move around, tons of room to play. Just an amazing destination arcade. Look at all these great fighters from the 90s. They got them all. Just all ready to play. Everything in this arcade is on free play. If you love arcade games or pinball, this place is absolutely top notch. And I will just say it again, this serves as an S-tier arcade in the Deep South. If you're looking at arcades in the Deep South, this is one of the best ones. And it's kind of a hidden gem because, it's out in the middle of, Pineville, Louisiana. Just a short skip and jump from Alexandria. There's the Waybacks Arcade. Of course, they're representing some Star Wars. You gotta love the wars. Disney hasn't ruined my love of the original Star Wars. Now we're looking at the great pinballs. And a second centipede just brought in. This was not here last time I was here. They got a new centipede. Also plays bowling. Got a lot of classic pins, including some pinballs that we've been enjoying playing on the Flipper Friends tournament from AtGames. Look at that Wipeout. Teed off. Look at that awesome Predator custom pinball machine. A custom made pinball. You got a new version of Funhouse, which is really fun. Back to the Future coming to AtGames very soon. Can't wait to get Back to the Future. Lots of classic Williams tables and lots of good Gottlieb tables. This is a really well-cultivated small group of pinballs, including a little bit of everything. There are some modern Sterns. Here's Journey, a sit-down Journey. Cocktail cab, you got a Vuelix cab, just a fighting room. You also have a ton of consoles in this room. One continuous cut. They got all the consoles on the wall, everything turned on. You just sit down, pick up a controller, and play. And there's something for everyone here. Here's a bunch of dance games. I really don't love the dance games, but man, if you do love the dance games, they got a huge selection here. And we're looking at the back wall with Marvel vs. Capcom 2. They always have a Fighter of the Month too, which is a pretty cool feature. I love it. They got the Rising Sun, Guitar Hero. It's an Asteroids cabinet with a vector monitor. Pretty cool. I think it might be Asteroids Deluxe. And you got some more neon. You got the Thing. Some cool movie posters on the wall. Look at this Dark Crystal neon. Look at that with the black lights, how that thing pops. Must be a black light poster. Continuing this continuous shot tour of the Wayback Arcades, we're looking at an awesome Daytona sign. No, we don't throw those out. We repurpose them. We make them some cool lighting by the restrooms. And the amazing row of fighters. Look at this. This is what they call a killer's row. Look at all these great fighters just lined up. Everything on free play. Put your quarters on the glass. We're moving to some of the more family-friendly games. You got, of course, basketballs. Look at that beautiful X-Men 6-player. Lots of the pool table, seeing lots of action. Everything packed, everything full. Something for everyone here at the Waybacks Arcade. And some more great classic arcades. Look at Strikers 1945. A great shmup, just hiding in the corner. Oh, Papa Brad is going to play that one for sure. Some little bit more rare light gun games. Confidential Mission. You got all the greats for light guns. Carnival, House of the Dead series, Time Crisis games. Once again, if you're looking at the cultivated list of arcades, Waybacks is pretty hard to beat. They have a little bit of everything, which it makes it so amazing. If you're an arcade gamer like Papa Brad and you want to go to a place and play a bunch of real arcade games, meticulously restored, you will notice there's not been a dead game on this floor. This is amazing. I've literally walked through this arcade. I have not came to one arcade that is down. Every single game ready to roll, fully playable, free play. Step up to it and play. If you're an arcade gamer, this is the dream. This is the dream. This was a supermarket that was converted into an arcade. It was originally a supermarket. So that gives you an idea of the scale of this building. They do have a shop hidden in the back. That's where they work on the games, they fix the games, and I guess anything that's broken gets rolled to the back. But on the floor here at the Waybacks Arcade, I have not seen a dead game yet. And look how long this video is already. Look how many games we've seen. Absolutely stellar. Of course, the driving games, they got a ton of driving games. Got some cruising. And back to the great they have this little killer Marvel row with Captain America, Spider-Man the video game, and the 6-player fully restored X-Men. One of the best 6-player X-Men's I've ever seen, and I've been on a lot of arcade tours. This X-Men is absolutely phenomenal. Listen to that, Papa Brad recording out in the field, getting background sounds. How great is this? Now we're taking a look at this amazing Predator. Look at that. How cool is that? This is a fully custom skinned pinball machine. They basically took the pinball, I believe it was Raven, and totally redid it to the Predator theme. Very cool. This is one of our favorite games from playing on AtGames. Of course, I'm talking about Teed Off. Who doesn't love this game? Gottlieb masterpiece. Playing it in the Flipper Friends. What a great experience. And another Flipper Friends tournament game. Of course, Wipeout. Arcade Talk also did a wonderful Wipeout tournament. Did you get to play in it? If you're not playing in the pinball tournaments from the Arcade Talk channel, you're definitely missing out. Our pinball tournament's been growing, and we love the group of competitors that we have brought together to have fun playing virtual pinball. Some deep cuts. There's Waterworld. And we're continuing the tour. Got another Gottlieb, Stargate. This is a great pinball, and this one is kind of a deeper cut. Spider-Man, the Stern, very fun. Now we get to a lot of Sterns. Indiana Jones, Pinball Adventure, very cool. Has a 10-ball multi-ball that comes out of the Ark of the Covenant. Stranger Things, wonderful pinball. Always careful not to disturb people playing. You'll notice that I move the camera around, and I do a really good job kind of being invisible and getting this footage. Here's Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Scooby-Doo, of course, is a spooky pinball. And one of the cool features of this pinball is you do have the flipper up there. It's like a diverter for the bookcase. Pretty cool, pretty fun. I do enjoy spooky pinball. Then we got the beat 'em ups, Simpsons, some Turtles, Sunset Riders, lots of good stuff. Now I'm gonna close this out with a zoom in on Princess Leia. Everyone knows Papa Brad is a huge fan. Let's talk about where I stay when I come to the Waybacks Arcade. This is a hotel where you can stay here for as little as $100 a night. This is the Bentley Hotel, famous landmark in Pineville, Louisiana. It is supposedly haunted, although I have never came across a ghost. You might find some ghosts in some of these pictures if you look carefully, though. Great place to stay. Not many giant 1900 hotels have a full-sized Army Jeep in the lobby. I would highly recommend, if you ever come to this destination, stay at the Bentley Hotel. Today I bring you a tour of the Level 1 Bar Arcade near Phoenix. If you like stirring pinballs, this place has you covered. Here we have a beautiful Mandalorian and a Jersey Jack Guns N' Roses pinball. This is a beautiful large arcade that's super clean. We have a pristine NBA Jam. As we round the corner, we see another classic, Blitz 99, one of the greatest football games in the arcade. And we see a Street Fighter Third Strike and a Big Blue. This is what the real Big Blue looks like in the arcade. Got another Big Blue. Got all three Mortal Kombats. Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, and Mortal Kombat 3, all in a row. In excellent condition. As I round this corner, I see a beautiful Dr. Mario, a Nintendo, and then on the other side, we have one of the greatest games ever, Donkey Kong. Tetris, followed by an immaculate condition Frogger. This is one of the best looking Froggers I've seen. Then you have a Paperboy, which is a great arcade game that's very hard to emulate because of the handlebars that it uses. Followed by a beautiful Konami Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles. It's got all the right sticks, beautiful cabinet, Play Choice 10, a Burger Time. By the way, Burger Time is an iArcade. It's a great game on the system. Check it out. Followed by my wife's favorite game of all time, Centipede. And you can tell that these games, they put some love. Star Wars Trilogy Arcade, shout out to Be Calm. We have a beautiful Tempest with a real vector monitor in it. Big Buck Hunter. As we pass the Rampage, we see a great area just to sit out and chill. Look at this beautiful Rampage art on the wall. Not only do you have the perfect arcade version of Rampage, but you got this beautiful art. Just everything's super clean. You got a dig dug, an off-road. This place is really cool during the day. They allow kids to come in. 7 p.m. it changes into a bar. Only adults are allowed in. As we move back to the center, we see a Marvel vs. Capcom. We see a PGA Tour Golf and a Street Fighter II Champions Edition. Let's play some pinball. Let's check out the pins. We got Guns N' Roses. You got a premium version of The Mandalorian. You got a beautiful Star Wars table. You got a premium version of Godzilla. Beautiful table. The Stearns selection at this bar arcade is about the best I've seen. If you want to play new Stearns, come here and check them out. You got a Jurassic Park, just like Retro Ralph has. Beautiful machine. Love it when the T-Rex eats the ball. It's wonderful. We got a Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles. Got a very cool multi-ball mech where the balls spin around on a pizza. Got the Avengers Stern. If you're looking for new Sterns, this place has them. Next to the Avengers, we have a beautiful Batman. This has a really cool Heath Ledger Joker on the plunger. One of the greatest pinballs of all time, Monster Bash. It's got the cool topper on it. Most of these pinballs have color DMDs. They're just decked out. I mean, if you love pinball, this is a great place to play. Pinballs are set to 4 quarters per play. And if you get the chance, check out Level 1 Bar Arcade. This Halloween pinball is awesome from Spooky Pinball. What a great machine. It's got multiple levels. You never know where the ball's going to come out. Makes a mystery. Hey, look, it's even got this cool butcher knife. Love this game. It's one of my favorites. Love this game for an old school game. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
You got the 3-ball lock on this one. It's challenging, but it's when you get it done, it's really cool. You have feeling of reward.
That had voices in it.
This is the first game with voice or speech? First pin that had speech.
Yeah. So.
And of course you have the great sounds that they used in Defender and Robotron, straight off of this pinball.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where they came from.
Yep. Well, let's come into here.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headache stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Papa Brad, and I'm at Flippin' Great Pinball in Tallahassee, Florida. Let's play some pinball! Let's look at the pinballs they have. Deadpool, Iron Maiden, Star Wars, Ghostbusters, South Park, Super Mario Brothers, Monster Bash, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Roadshow, Terminator 2, Vyra in the Party Monsters. House, Whirlwind, Earthshaker, Taxi, Sorcerer, ooh, classic, a Williams classic, Firepower, that's a great game. Dracula. Boys and girls, check out this beautiful mod. This is a Creature from the Black Lagoon with an LCD screen mod built into it. What an incredible machine. Here we're going inside the Creature from the Black Lagoon. This is incredible. It actually has a screen inside of the pinball. So when you're playing it and you get into certain modes, you actually have video. Very cool.
Yep, you basically got you've got your Raspberry Pi mounted here. Interacts with the LCD screen that's separate.
Okay.
And it's all wired into the actual game board. So it triggers based on what's happening in the game.
Awesome. Thank you. This is Ryan here. He's giving us a little tour. Thank you so much.
Yep, no problem. These games are lots of fun.
Once again, they got beautiful machines here. Come check this place out. It's worth the trip. New to me. Got a Gottlieb Joker Poker. Pinball. You got a Virtual On. It's a great game. You got Mario Kart. This is all great games too. You got a beautiful Capcom sit-down cabinet. You got a Neo Geo loaded up with Metal Slug, Breaker's Revenge, Puzzle Bobble. You got a couple classics. You got a DK Jr. You got a DK. You got a Galaga. Oh yeah, I'll be taking that high score away. You got a Turtles. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. My favorite fighting game of all time. You got an MK2. And you got Double Dragon. And with Virtual On, this thing's a monster! This is Papa Brad, and I'm here with Adam, and he's going to tell us a little bit about Flippin' Great Pinball.
Sure. So Flippin' Great Pinball, we opened up actually, today is our 5-year anniversary. So we started, my friend and I had a bunch of arcade games. Our wives didn't want them at the house, simply because they're too big and they take up too much room. So we started actually across the street from our current location as like a repair shop. So we used to do repairs for pinball machines and arcade stuff. And over time, people wanted to do birthday parties and come out where you had to have air conditioning. Otherwise, that wouldn't work. So we actually moved into here 5 years ago today with all of our personal collection.
Okay.
And the business has some games as well. So we've got about 40 games here right now, about 25 pinball and about 15 arcades. And we rotate games out, usually once or twice a month, depending on what we get.
Okay, yeah. One of the things I noticed is this is you got a lot of really great Sterns. Can you tell us a little bit about your lineup here? Yeah. I see you got Deadpool's one of the newest machines. You got Iron Maiden.
Yeah. So what we really tried to do here is this is like a side business / hobby for us. So we usually try to get 1 or 2 new games a year. So when we first started, this was all just personal stuff. So we actually didn't have any of the new stuff. Our first game, like my very first pinball machine, was a Street Fighter 2 Gottlieb, which was like $300. And then from there, you build them up, you repair them, you sell them, you get a better game, and you work your way up.
That machine's not really a great pinball, is it? Street Fighter?
It's not the best, but
That's a good starting one, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Deadpool came out in 2018, I believe. This is one of the business terms,
Yeah,
but it's an absolute blast.
That's one of my favorites because it kind of combines the retro with the modern.
Oh yeah, they did a really good job. One of the cool things is they included a lot of old like Williams sounds.
Oh yeah.
So the old Williams arcade
yeah,
sounds.
They got
you
the
hear
Stern
that.
Arcades, Frenzy in the background.
Absolutely.
We got an Iron Maiden, of course. This has tribute to the classic rock band.
Yeah, this game honestly is probably the best game that Stern has made in the last 10 years. Like,
Okay.
it's that good.
A
It's
strong recommendation.
Yeah.
We got Star Wars.
Yeah, so this is my
Fast
baby.
table.
This is my very first new in-box Stern pinball machine.
Yeah. One of my favorite YouTubers, Bkong, he personally bought one of these machines to have at his house.
Nice.
Because he loves this machine.
I love it.
We got, of course, you're going to keep it retro. You got Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is
A lot going on.
business partner's game, and this is one of their last DMD machines. So this is one of the last ones that use these old DMDs, and then they went over to the LCD screens here. So great,
cool.
fantastic game.
You got South Park. How many pinballs have a toilet in them?
I think there's a couple. So I think
Is there more than one?
Austin Powers has one.
Oh yeah, it does.
Austin
Groovy,
Powers
baby,
has
groovy.
one. And South Park, yeah.
Okay, and we got Super Mario.
Yeah, Super Mario. I had to legally get this to go with my leg.
Okay.
We had to get him.
There you go.
We had to get him.
Look, that's
up
legit.
there, so.
That's legit there. This man is a fan.
Yeah.
You got one of the greatest pinballs ever made, Monster Bash. Now, is this an original one or is this a reproduction?
This is the remake of it.
Because it is so, I mean, the one thing I'll say about this place, Flippin' Great Pinball, the machines are in amazing condition.
Yeah.
If you're coming to a place to play pinball, this is a destination you come to. Now, this is the machine that really, I was just like set back because I have played this machine virtually like 1,000,000 times, like a lot of us.
Yeah.
But this machine is actually better than the last time I played it because this machine has a screen inside of it.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about this machine.
So
It's very
this
interesting.
game I was after for a long time. What's interesting about this specific machine is I actually got this from Wakulla County, where a lot of the movie was filmed. So this actually came from a seafood restaurant of all places.
Okay.
My buddy actually got it over there. And when I got it originally on this game, there's a hologram of the creature, and what it does is under certain modes, he would kind of like move a little bit like this.
Right.
As those holograms get older, they actually get like blurry and like fuzzy. So there really wasn't a solution to fix it. So this is actually a 19-inch television.
So this is one of your personal machines?
Yeah, this is my personal game. This is my favorite pinball machine.
maybe
The mod too is as you're playing the game, it'll actually play custom clips from the movie. So like as you're playing it, like rather than it just being like it'll pop up every once in a while, you'll see like black and white footage of him swimming. And
Right.
You get to see all that cool stuff. But yeah, this is one of my
Super cool.
favorite pinball machines.
Super cool. This is one of the best versions of this game I've seen. It's definitely a beautiful machine.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness. never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got
I'll be back.
So with tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
This is Papa Brad's Gaming. I'm coming to you from the Game Preserve NASA location. Side panel. There's your back blocks and your flippers. How cool is that? The whole area is themed as a black hole. You got a gigantic Donkey Kong, Mario. You got Mario. You got Donkey Kong. Game Preserve NASA. Here at the Game Preserve NASA location. Let's take a look at the games they have. We got Revenge from Mars. Austin Powers, Star Wars, Funny. We got Metallica. We got a Fishtails. Road Kings. Gottlieb Torch. Trident. This one's cool. Look how wide it is. Roller disco. Look at that. Awesome. Got some space theme tables covered here. Space Odyssey, Space Station, and Space Shuttle. Blackout. Many people, these two are related, Blackout and Black Hole. Those space themes. This has the most space themed arcades I've ever seen in one spot. Other Pac-Man table besides Baby Pac-Man. This is the Valley Pac-Man table. Interesting skill. Space Invaders Love. Got some Noon Patrol, Space Invaders, Millipede. Boy, Zohar would love this. It's a Pac-Man and it's a pinball. It's two favorite things together. Got a Gate of Doom, that's on IRK. Got a Crystal Castles. Got a beautiful Black Hole pinball. Another one, Blackout. Got Trog, Cobra Command, Missile Command, Bump and Jump. Got a gigantic Pac-Man. Super Sprint. Street Fighter 2, Donkey Kong, Soul Calibur, all the classics are here. Of course, you got Miss Pac, you expect that. These are the old schools. You got Galaxian, Defender, Stargate, Galaga, the common stuff. Got a nice Miss Pac-Man there. The monitor on that one's real good. Got a Karate Champ. You got a UFO in the middle of the place. You got some Virtual Tennis 3. We got our Bubbles. Gotta have some bubbles. Bubble Bobbles on Zombie Raid. Ring King. Oh yeah, John will be proud. It's Kung Fu Master, the new arcade game. Got a bunch of drivers, hard driving, hang on. San Francisco Rush the Rock, Hydra Thunder, Fast and Furious. Cruising. Got two dancing type machines. Once again, UFO's gonna be kicking probably later. Another dance machine. Got a Stun Runner. Joust. Beautiful Star Wars. Nice vector game machine. Check out that Star Wars. Got a lock machine. That's a machine right there. Got a Scramble. Same classic. Full Control, another classic. Mario Brothers, Pac-Man, Primal Rage, 500 down, Funky Cave, of course, Pornov, quick conversion, Xbox, see that game, Mortal Kombat, Wolves and Ghosts, Double Dragon, and Double Dragon, you got It's got ropes on. Terminator 2 judgment down on the time button. Stacks on single side with the right joystick on it. Pac-Man. Follow. Punch out. You got grab a card. It does have a vector in it too. You can tell that vector glow. Make track. Oh man, want to get to a while. So look what's coming up. Road runners. Look at that. Got the right joystick on it. Oh, let's play that. Gaming, and I'm coming to you from the Southern Fried Gaming Expo. Let's play some pinball! You gotta be kidding me! Look at the pinball! Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fun weekend! Oh yeah! Keep going! Southern Fried Gaming. need them. Beautiful baby pack. Time to say goodbye to the Southern Fried Gaming Expo.